signature, Governor Malloy has ended the controversy over release of crime scene photos from the tragedy at Sandy Hook.
Final passage of the change to the state's Freedom of Information law came around 2 this morning, and the governor has signed it into law. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis joins us live with more on the new law and reaction tonight. Mark?
Hi, Sonia and Darren. Good evening, everyone, from the Hartford newsroom. One of the great ironies of this being passed today is it comes on the day when hundreds of kids came from around the state to the state capitol for an artistic tribute to Newtown. Just 8 hours after the House gave the bill final passage, the governor told kids and their parents from around the state why he was signing the bill into law.
So that our parents, the parents that we have diligently tried to support, will be able to remember their children just as they were the day they went to school.
The new law will prevent the release of crime scene photos and video of the victims of the tragedy at Sandy Hook and other homicides in the future. It is aimed clearly at the internet.
There are people who still deny this thing happened. There are people who make wild and crazy accusations. These pictures of these children shouldn't be caught up in that.
I think Connecticut should be very proud of who we are and the fact that we've been able to address all of these issues through the lens of what is in the best interests of individual people.
Just 4 lawmakers in the House and Senate voted against the bill, some saying it's a strike against government transparency, and one saying it probably won't work.
I think that in the future that some of this information will be leaked out.
The bill, given final passage by the House this morning, specifically does not include 911 audio recordings from Sandy Hook or any other crime. That means the battle that began this week before the State Freedom of Information Commission about release of those recordings will continue, with State's Attorney Stephen Zedensky probably fighting the release through the courts. Now, the new law also establishes a task force to investigate and look into all freedom of information issues like these in the state of Connecticut. Now, News 8's Kent Pierce will have more on that student autistic tribute to Newtown coming up at 5:30. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.